Narcissists are people who drive others up the wall with their self-centered, manipulative behavior. If you're unfortunate enough to be with a narcissist, you may feel crazy at some point. Narcissists might think that they always have the upper hand in every situation. But what you might not realize is that there are actually certain types of people that make narcissists even crazier. Watch until the end as I show you 8 types of people that will drive narcissists crazy. Number 1. Someone who is more competitive than them. These types of people are the ones that are always trying to one-up anyone. Whether it's with their job, their car, their clothes, or their latest vacation. They love to brag and show off and always try to make themselves look better than everyone else. These people are competitive and the type of people narcissists just can't stand. Narcissists are all about being the best. They want to be the center of attention and the focus of everyone's admiration. So when they see someone who is also trying to be the best, it threatens their ego. It makes them feel like they're not as special as they think. In addition to that, narcissists hate losing. They can't stand being second best, or even worse, losing altogether. They always need to be the winner, who comes out on top. So when they see someone equally as competitive as they are, it drives them crazy. Number 2. Someone who sets firm boundaries. If you're the type of person who is quick to set boundaries with a narcissist, congratulations. You're one step ahead of the game. Narcissists are notoriously challenging to deal with because they often lack empathy and tend to be self-centered. However, setting boundaries with a narcissist can be tricky. On the one hand, you don't want to enable their bad behavior by caving into their demands. On the other hand, you don't want to be so rigid that you end up driving them away. Narcissists are attracted to people they can control and who will let them escape their lousy behavior. If you're the type who stands up for yourself and doesn't take crap from anyone, chances are you've made a narcissist crazy. The key to setting firm boundaries is to find a happy medium. Be firm but fair with your limitations. Don't give in to their demands, but be willing to compromise when necessary. And most importantly, don't let yourself get drawn into their games. Number 3. Someone who is confident with themselves. A lot of people think that narcissists are only interested in themselves. But the truth is, they can be just as obsessed with other people, especially those they see as a threat to their ego. One type of person that narcissists can't stand is the confident one. This is because confidence is something that they struggle with themselves. Seeing someone confident and self-assured makes them feel small and inferior. Narcissists will go out of their way to try and bring down the confident person. They might try to undermine them at work or spread rumors about them behind their back. Narcissists might even try to sabotage their relationships. The reason why narcissists are so threatened by confident people is that they represent everything that they are not. Confident people are comfortable in their skin and don't need validation from others to feel good about themselves. This is something that narcissists desperately crave. Number 4. Someone who never gives compliments. Narcissists typically have a hard time with people who don't show appreciation. Being constantly told how great they can be is a huge turnoff for some people, making them feel like their self-worth is being undermined. They may also feel like this person doesn't see what they are capable of, or that they aren't being treated right. When these feelings arise, they can lead to several different emotions, including anger. People who don't give compliments are often seen as negative and critical of others, so the narcissist may not take them seriously to keep the peace. And because this person is likely used to getting their way all the time, they may lash out at the other person to prove themselves right. Number 5. Someone who challenges their authority. Certain types of people can push a narcissist's buttons and send them into a rage. One of those types is someone who challenges their authority. A narcissist feels the need to be in control at all times. Anyone who questions their decisions or authority is seen as a threat. This type of person can be particularly dangerous to narcissists, who may see them as challenging their power and control. Suppose you find yourself in a situation with a narcissist. In that case, it is important to remember that they will not hesitate to use whatever means necessary to maintain power and control over you. Narcissists thrive on having power and control over others. So when someone challenges their authority, it can make them feel threatened and even crazy. This is especially true if the person challenging them is someone they view as inferior or not worth their time. Narcissists may react by trying to belittle or humiliate the other person or even lash out in anger. Number 6. Someone who doesn't cater to the needs of other people. One of the most frustrating things about dealing with narcissists is that they always expect others to cater their needs. Do you have someone in your life that just doesn't seem to understand your needs? Or worse yet, someone who seems to intentionally ignore or even enjoy seeing you suffer? Narcissists are generally characterized as excessively self-centered and lacking empathy for others. They're often described as egotistical, vain, and cocky. If you're the type of person who doesn't like to put others first, then you're likely to drive a narcissist crazy. Narcissists need constant attention and validation, so they're likely to become angry and manipulative if you're not providing them with what they want. It's important to be aware of this if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, as it can help you avoid conflict and keep them happy. Number 7. Someone who never hesitates to call out their behavior. Narcissists are often highly sensitive to perceived criticisms and humiliations, becoming increasingly agitated when people call out their behavior. They may respond by lashing out at the person who made them feel bad or become violent towards that person. While this person can be psychologically damaging to others, it is also exhausting for all involved. Find people who never hesitate to call out their behavior. This person is not afraid to confront the narcissist and tell them what they think. Narcissists hate being called out on their bullshit and will do anything to avoid it. So keep doing what you're doing, and don't let the narcissists get away with their crap. For these reasons, anyone who wants to avoid a narcissistic confrontation should take steps to limit the amount of time they spend with an abusive narcissist. Number 8. Someone who exposes and confronts them with the truth. It's not a surprise that narcissists are terrified of exposure and confrontation. After all, it's like taking an arrow from their heart whenever they put their masks on and hope no one sees through them. To protect themselves from these dangers, narcissists develop several strategies. They often have rigid beliefs about what constitutes real intimacy or true love. They may also be very good at acting like they care while caring little. In short, they try to keep everyone at arm's length. People make mistakes all the time. Even narcissists do it from time to time. The only difference is that narcissists tend to be more dramatic about it than others when caught. People who expose narcissists for how they really are often considered a threat. This makes the narcissists crazy. Narcissists are crazy for a variety of reasons. One of the main reasons is that they are extremely self-centered and lack empathy. Additionally, they are often very sensitive to criticism and require constant validation. There are actually types of people that make narcissists even crazier. These include people who are more competitive, people who are critical of them, and people who don't give them the attention they crave. As the narcissists go crazier, prepare for greater vengeance.